Hey everybody, I wanted to take you on a quick tour of the new Sasquatch app. We had a Zoom call today and went over some stuff with the people that showed up, but a lot of you missed it, and I want to make sure you know how to use the most important features. I'm going to go through in the order that I think you guys care about them, so I'll cover all the extra special stuff at the end. If you want to stick through the whole video, awesome. If you want to pop off the second you know you got what you needed, that's fine too. So on the top left corner, if you click on that little barcode, we're going to be able to pull up our membership card, and that you scan on the way in to check yourself into class. I'm sure you guys already played with that. In the top of the screen, under things to do today, you're going to be able to see the class that I had scheduled today at 12 with Noah, the deadlifts that I did earlier today, the accessory work I did that I logged, and the meal that I added. I also have this habit that my coach subscribed me called a bedtime ritual. You can click on that video, check out what it is. And when I'm done with it, I hit complete. It gives me a cool little thumbs up, letting me know I'm awesome and I did my habits for today. If I click on that next day, you'll see what that workout is. So you're able to see what we're going to be doing that next day. Okay. If you want to see the workouts ahead of time, it's that kettlebell on the very bottom of the screen. And you're going to be able to see all the workouts coming into the next few weeks are all going to be loaded on there. You can always click on a particular movement and you can see the video if you want to. You're also going to be able to see some estimated 1 rep, 3 rep, and 5 rep maxes that are going to rotate through the top of the screen if you have some performance put in there, which is pretty cool. I'm going to go back to that home screen. On that calendar view, I can also see my days. So if I want to see the workouts by day, I can scroll down and it'll show me that Friday is that cardiac output workout. Saturday is that sprint threshold. Coming into Monday, we have those front squats. Let's go back to that home screen. Booking classes, I've heard a couple of questions about that. So on upcoming classes, I can see what's coming up for the day in my location down here. It doesn't actually tell me what day it is. So if you want to see a better menu, just clicking that Find My Class is going to open a daily menu. So you can see the classes left today, it's 6:30, so there's still the 7 o'clock class with Brett. Tomorrow I can see the full schedule and how many people are enrolled. If I wanted to book one of those classes, let's say 6 a.m., I just click on the book button, agree and book, and it's going to tell me that I'm booked. If I go back to this home screen, you're going to see that 6 a.m. class booked in the center of my screen. If I need to cancel that class, I know it's silly, it doesn't let me click on it right away, but if I go to find a class and then click from there, it is going to give me an option to cancel with that little 3 dots on the top right corner, and then I can cancel my class booking. Okay, I'm going to hit no for a second because there's one other way that we can do it. If I go up here and I look at my classes for tomorrow, you'll see that 6 a.m. class. From there, I can actually click on it, and same thing, top right corner, cancel class booking, and cancel that class. Okay, I know it's a little different than what you're used to, but you do have the same functionality. One other thing you guys are going to be able to do under this book appointment section is book your check-in calls with your nutritionists. Give us about another week to get that feature working. You're also going to be able to book nutrition consults if you're new to the nutrition program and you want to be able to chat with a nutritionist, see if you're interested in it. You're also going to be able to book personal training through here as well. So those of you that already do personal training can book your next sessions through there. Your coaches will have your availability loaded. And for those of you that are new to it, if you wanted to purchase sessions, you can do it right through the app. We also have our groups. So those groups are going to allow you to come in here and text everybody in your location. Everybody in a particular location is going to be assigned to that particular group. But if you're a 6-week challenger, you're also going to be assigned to the 6-week challenge group for those first 6 weeks. So you get a little camaraderie with those people. And if you are a nutrition member, you are going to be in a nutrition group as well, where you can talk to everybody else that's on the nutrition program. Down here in the app, you're going to be able to see your progress. As of yesterday, if you take an in-body scan at any of our locations, all of your information is going to be automatically imported into your app as long as you use the same phone number in the machine that you did when you gave us your membership. If you didn't, you can just update it on our end and then it'll start working from that point forward. But it's going to load all that information right in here for you, which is pretty cool. Under shortcuts, right now we have a link to our supplements. So if you click on that, it'll take you right to the Prestige Labs with our account attached. So you guys still get that wholesale discount. And our Instagram, we'll be adding some other stuff in there over time too. We also have this cool invite a friend feature. We haven't really rolled it out officially, but so you guys know, outside of your Bring a Friend weeks, you now have the ability to invite somebody to come work out with you kind of anytime you want. If you hit that button, what it's going to do is it's going to bring up a little menu that lets you text a join link to somebody, and you're able to just text them that link. When they click that link, they're going to fill out a quick little form, and then we'll invite them to come in for a workout. The only thing we ask is that you come with them during that session. Outside of that, there's some other cool stuff that we can do. Down here in that little knife and fork, if you're working with our nutrition department, our nutritionists can assign you a meal plan. So this is my 6-week challenge meal plan for RCR. You can see the nutrition guidelines, the portion guidelines, the grocery list, even the recipe books attached here so I can take it with me to the grocery store, which is pretty awesome. I also have some goals that were assigned to me and some habits that were assigned to me by my coach. All this is stuff that we mostly do with our nutrition clients, but your coaches can help with that as well. And then the last thing I wanted to show you, last 2 things. If you see that little Sasquatch guy down there, that's going to be your primary coach. So right now it should be your general manager. At some point it might change. If you click on that button, you can text them right there to get a hold of them. Really easy way to communicate with your coaches and your staff at your location. But the other thing you can do is that little blue button is where you start getting into the adding things to the app functionality. You can add a workout, any activity that you do, an appointment, some progress photos, some body stats, some sleep. The coolest one though is that meal. So there is full MyFitnessPal functionality. You guys get to see my counter. We can take a picture of the meal or we can skip the photo. And if we skip the photo, we can now use it just like you would MyFitnessPal. So if I say I want to log a sirloin steak, I can click top sirloin. I can pick whichever one of these I think is best. It'll even give me a little mini tutorial. It'll tell me everything that's inside of there, macronutrient wise, calorically, and then I can just add it. As I add it, it's going to add it to my log, and I can review. This was my meal. I can log that food. And now it's going to be inside of my meal plan for the day, and my coach can see that. This also has functionality with MyFitnessPal. So if you'd like to do that, bottom right corner, 3 dots, you can scroll down here to meal tracker, and you can link it to MyFitnessPal. If you like that app better, that's completely fine. So what you do is you go back to the front, you add a meal, and now it's just going to bring you over to MyFitnessPal right away. It'll pull all the data in automatically so you can keep using your preferred tracker and still have everything inside of the Sasquatch app. There's lots of other functionality over here on this back menu. You're going to be able to see your batches, total workouts, cardio activities. You can update your payment method and it actually works. Amazing. Lots of other stuff that we're going to show you how to use over time. But that's kind of all I wanted to cover today. If you guys have any other questions, please let us know. We're doing our best to make sure that you're all taken care of and you know how to use the app. But it does take us a little bit of time to make sure that everyone's taken care of. So please be a little bit patient with us. You guys have done great so far. And if you need anything at all, reach out to us.